Welcome to the Ecom Profit Podcast. We are your hosts, Laz Chavez and Richard motherfucking Tell.
What's up, guys? What's up? So today, right before this podcast, we actually decided what it is that we're going to talk about. Well, I didn't know what we were going to talk about, but Laz did. We're going to talk about the importance of attending masterminds and whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's e-commerce, real estate, I don't know, cryptocurrency, trading, anything that you're doing, how important it is to attend these masterminds. When Laz and I attend our masterminds, I was just talking to Laz before this. So business, if you have a job, John, is it all good? I heard a computer. So when you have a job, your income is stable. It's a straight line. Well, not a straight line. It's like a straight line, then it's a little bump, another straight line for like another fucking year, and then there's like another little bump, and then so that's how it goes. But when you have a business, it's like, so this is you having a job, and then when you have a business, it's like this, right? So you're hoping that those ups right here, they take care of all your downs. And what I was telling Naz is that every time we have an up right below, when our income is going up like this, right around here, we attended some mastermind, some conference, a meeting or something, and you can go ahead and tell them what you were telling me about. Really, how can you make those masterminds worth it, and how you can make money from them?
Yeah, so the first time we ever went to a mastermind, I don't know about Richard, but I wasn't really sure what to expect.
What was the first one? I forgot. Was it? I think it was Gabriel's. I think it was Gabriel's.
It was probably our friend Gabriel, the Ecom millionaire. He had a mastermind, and then we went to that. I didn't really know what to expect. Like, we were speaking at the event, and we were like kind of like noobs to the whole thing. We're always kind of like, just doing our own thing, not talking to a lot of people. And I think I thought I was just gonna go and like kind of like not show off, but like be like, yeah, I'm making all this money, this and that. But what it comes down to is get surrounding yourself with a network of people that are all like working on improving themselves, are all working on growing. And it's crazy because I think I went into that with the mentality of that I already knew, a lot, and that's really not the case at all. If you think you know a lot, or you think that you know it all, then you know nothing. Okay, like that's like rule number one. If that's your mentality, you've already lost.
And really quick, just because dude, what is that?
It's just a fucking computer.
Okay. So really quick, lads. Also, I want to talk about Neo because we met him at our first ever mastermind. Yeah. So about the connections that you make.
Yeah. So yeah, the connections are kind of like one of the biggest parts about these masterminds. Yeah, I went with thinking, one, I knew it all. Two, I thought that I was just gonna like learn from the speakers and this and that. But to be 100% honest, I think the biggest part about going to masterminds is the networking, and then just surrounding yourself with those relationships.
Yeah.
So every time you meet up with these people, every time you talk to these people, you met them through a mastermind. It's like everyone's pushing each other to like get to the next level. And we don't even do the same things. Like, Neil does his own thing. We do our own thing. We know Josh, he does his own thing. Even Gabriel, he does his own thing.
Yeah.
And like, so we've made all these connections, and everyone does like their own thing. But even within doing their own thing, every time you meet up with them,
you still learn.
Yeah, you still learn. You see what they're doing, and then you do that for your industry, and it just pushes you to move forward. I mean, I think you can almost guarantee that if you network with people and meet up with them and mastermind with them, there's almost like you can't fail, really.
And you're always going to get something out of it, out of talking to people. Like every single mastermind, there's always that one little thing that you gather from each one. So from Gabriel's, we met Neil.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done around $80,000 already with Neil. So we didn't pay for that master. We've only paid for how many? 2 of the masterminds that we've ever attended, because we've spoken at the other ones.
Yeah.
So that first one we didn't speak at, but even if we were to spend $1,000, let's say each of us, I mean, we made $80,000 from the connection that we made there. When I went to Vegas, I went with Gabriel, I met Josh. Josh there, and now we're also going to do something with Josh. He's doing real estate, and now we're going to be pushing traffic to his real estate funnel. So we'll also make some money with him.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, we've done so many things.
It's not only that, it's like the ideas, like you're looking for growth as well. So say that, you know, we're doing e-commerce and then we meet someone who's killing it with like real estate or killing it with like webinars or killing it with like other stuff. You get exposed to all these things and then you're like, you know, how can I get a little bit of that? Yeah. And then once you have these relationships, it's like, you know, like you're not starting from zero. You're starting from, you know, a level where like someone else is already doing it and they're doing it successfully. So you're kind of bypassing all of that, you know, losing money, wasting time, testing out stuff that doesn't work. And, you know, it's really a game changer.
And there's also something powerful about being in a room with a whole mess of people who they're trying to make money.
Yeah.
When you're just working from home behind a computer, you're motivated, but there's something about going to a place where everyone has the same motivation as you, and it just really it pumps you up a lot. It really does. And that's why whenever we get back from a mastermind, I mean, the work that we put out is it's some of our best work that we put out after coming home from a mastermind.
I think you always and the goal for the mastermind, I also want to talk about this because I think it's important. Like when you go to a mastermind, how you should approach it, right? I think you should go with the intentions of obviously learning, but kind of like if you go like a giving mindset, like I'm gonna go to this mastermind, I'm gonna share what I'm doing, I'm gonna share what works for me, and I'm hoping to get what's working for other people, and I'm also gonna share what doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So like, you know, in that sense, you're not just going as like a leech, I guess. Yeah. You're not just like, oh, I just want to like grab all these things and I'm just going to go here in my corner and hide all this stuff. I'm going with the mentality that I can help improve someone else's business. And honestly, through doing that, you're going to come back with a bunch of things that people are going to, you know, they're going to share with you that they're going to help your business grow as well.
And another thing is to not go like if you're some type of fucking badass, right? Like, oh, I'm selling 100K every single month, so I'm going to go and I'm going to be the fucking baddest guy in the room.
What's the saying? What's the saying? Like if you're like the smartest guy in the room,
then you're in the wrong room.
Yeah. So you want to surround yourself with, you know, like just next level people, just, you know, and I think that's why it's so important to to invest in like masterminds and just be part of it and like try to share with other people
and also go to as many as you can, because we've even gone to some where we've thought that we wouldn't get anything from it, but we always end up getting something from it, because there's always information to be learned. That you're never going to know everything. I mean, the whole texting thing and all that stuff that we've done now with the online courses, all came from masterminding, from being with Neil, Josh, all these people. When we went to Neil's I guess it was like a small mastermind, the one in Philly.
Yeah.
There we learned about landing pages and all that stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, any way that you can expose yourself to new ideas, new just goals. And I mean, it motivates you too, because you see people absolutely crushing it and you want to get to that level as well.
Yeah.
You want to get to that level and, you know, it sparks a fire. You know how people go like the Tony Robbins events where people get motivated. I that happens at masterminds too. You go and then you're like, damn, I got so much stuff that I need to do, and it's just like it lights a fire under you.
And also, I think it's like the best place where, let's say, for example, to talk to Laz and I, right? If you message us on Instagram, we might respond. If you comment on the YouTube video, we might respond. But where are we most likely to respond? If we ever host, I mean, we don't have anything planned as of right now, but if we were to host a mastermind, that's the best place to go if you really want to ask a person questions or you know, learn from them. I think a mastermind is the best place to go and actually talk to people. And also something really important about masterminding. Guys, the best masterminding happens when you're at a bar having drinks.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong on that one. Yeah. It happens at a bar when you're having drinks. So for example, if we were to meet up with like some guy that we really wanted to learn from or something like that, the best place would be to if they were going, like if they were having if everyone was sitting at a table masterminding versus, hey, afterwards we're going to go to a bar and have some drinks. Where are you going to learn more?
Yeah.
You're going to learn more when you go to that bar and have drinks with that person, because alcohol loosens people up.
Yeah, that's 100%
there's something special about going to a bar in a mastermind.
Courage.
Exactly. There's something special about going to a bar when you're masterminding, having drinks with the people that you want to learn from. That's where you really learn. And that's where you get close too.
Yeah. I think people get loose, but I think that helps it just because you build relationships.
Right.
Like, you know, like what are you gonna remember? You know, someone who like talked to you at this event while
at a table with everyone else,
with a bunch of other people, or you're at a bar and you just had like a funny moment, something happened. It's like, hey man, you remember this? Like this happened at the bar, and like you were so cool, and like we talked about this XYZ. Maybe you might not even talk about business. You might just talk about something.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really. It's just a relationship that you build with that person.
But then down the line, that's where your fruits, like fruits of our labor.
Well, we met Neil when we were having, even though Neil wasn't drinking, but we met Neil when we were having drinks after Gabriel's mastermind.
You're right.
Had we had left right after the mastermind ended and not gone to that bar, we would have never met Neil. We would have never made that extra $80,000.
Yeah, so, no, it's super powerful.
Yeah,
being able to just network with people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something that everyone should be doing.
Yep.
If you're not doing it, you're missing out like tremendously.
Yeah.
I know for me, at least personally, I kind of like a hermit that I just want to work on my stuff and just like stay like kind of like in my little area, just stay comfortable. But you really you have to get uncomfortable and kind of get out there, put yourself out there, learn from other people, interact with people. Like, I think even if you go up to someone, you're like, look, man, I wasn't thinking about coming here, but I came because, I want to put myself in like an uncomfortable situations, and I just want to talk and I want to network and whatever. I'm sure that you will make something out of that, connection that you'll be able to like make something back.
Yeah, always. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end it here. Johnny just gave us a 10-minute mark.
Yeah, this one's going to be a short one, but I mean, masterminds, can't emphasize it enough.
It's key. I would say that masterminds have made us, if you get all of the money that we've ever made, it's probably made us around 30% of our revenue right after mastermind. And definitely masterminds are what causes our huge jumps in our business, I would say, because of mastermind. So if we ever host a mastermind, you guys better fucking come to it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Great for motivation, great for connections, great for networking.
Yep.
It's major key that if you're not doing.
And buy us drinks.
Go to the bar, hang out. Well, we're gonna end it here. That about wraps up this one. If you guys like the podcast, if you guys have any feedback whatsoever, make sure to leave comments down below. Tell us what you guys think. We always, we're trying to help improve it. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. So let us know where you guys are listening to this. You can even send us a message on Instagram. Let us know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. We do read that stuff. And
Laz's Instagram is @LazChavez and mine's is @RichardTelfOfficial. I don't know if you guys have that anywhere, but there you go.
That's the plug right there. So
all right, guys,
that's it for this one. Bada bing, bada boom.